In this video, I'm going to be door dashing all night. That's right, guys, from 11 p.m. to 7 in the morning. I'm going to be out on the roads delivering food to people. So we're going the entire night, no sleep, no breaks, no nothing. And we're just going to see what happens. Hopefully I stay out of danger, hopefully I stay safe, and hopefully I can actually receive orders all night and we don't have a lot of dead time. But before we get started, it's actually only 10:45 right now, and I left a 15-minute window because there's actually something I need to take care of before we get started. You guys already know I had to pick up the best energy drink ever, Mountain Dew Rise, and unfortunately they only had my least favorite flavor, which is the Orange Breeze. But you know what? It'll work. There's no way I'm staying up all night without that bad boy in my cup holder. So anyways, let's get started with this shift. Let's check out and see what DoorDash has in store for us. So it is 11 o'clock on the dot, and it is looking like my area is not very busy, but you know what? It's all good. We are just gonna go until, we'll go 7:30. I mean, I'm gonna stop at 7, but in case I get a good order right at the end. And we are on our way, guys. Well, guys, the first order of the night, we got this Wendy's order, which I immediately declined because it's not even $1 per mile, and this late, a Wendy's, it's either I'm going to show up and they're going to be closed, or they're going to lie and say that they don't have the order, or it's going to be an hour-long wait for who knows why. And so, yeah, I just went ahead and declined that. If it had been like $2 per mile, I may have thought about accepting it, but other than that, there's no way. And then right after I declined it, I actually got this McDonald's order, which I did accept because I can't be too picky considering I don't know how many orders I'm actually going to be receiving throughout this whole night. So we're on our way to McDonald's right now. Let's go pick it up. After that McDonald's order, I continued to get steady orders that were decent payouts and ended up making $17.50 in my first hour. That didn't surprise me because I figured the first and last hours would probably be my best chance to pocket some money. The second hour was filled with much of the same long drive-through lines and Del Taco and McDonald's orders. But it wouldn't be a DoorDash shift if I didn't get a huge curveball thrown at me only 2 hours of the way through this shift. Well, guys, what an eventful first 2 hours we just had. I'm at $41, which right off the bat surprises me. I was able to average over $20 an hour, and it's 1 in the morning. And then second of all, as I was doing my last delivery, I hit a freaking deer. I guess that's what you get when you're driving around late at night in Utah, but like, holy crap, this thing just came out of nowhere. And I slammed on my brakes, but I was not quick enough. I hit that thing straight on, luckily, so it didn't do any damage to like my tires or anything, so I can still drive. But like, holy crap, look at my freaking car. It is totally busted. Luckily, I have full coverage on my car, so my insurance will cover it. But like, man, 2 hours in and we're already making good money, and I've already hit a freaking deer. This is just wild. This night is starting off crazy. Who knows what else this night has in store for us. Let's keep going. I just had a DoorDash pickup for Connor.
What's your drive-thru window?
Thank you. I just had 2 DoorDash pickups, one for Amir and one for Ian.
What's your drive-thru window?
Thank you. At this point, orders were still coming in pretty steadily, and I was accepting almost every one because I never knew if they'd just stop and I'd have hours on end of dead time. So I took what I could get. Luckily, because it was so late now, a lot of the drive-thrus had no one in them, which was definitely helping me get orders done quicker. Well, guys, it is now 3:59 in the morning. Like, holy crap. It's late, early, whatever you want to call it, but look at this. 3:59. And to be honest, we are actually going pretty strong. We've made $88 so far. That's an average of almost $18 an hour, which I did not even think I was going to hit $100, but we still got 3 hours left. So I definitely think I'm going to cross 100, and I just got my next order entering into the 5th hour. It's this one to Del Taco. I think the only places open right now are Del Taco, Rancheritos, and I think there's a McDonald's open a couple miles away as well. But pretty much those 3 restaurants are the only places open, and I have yet to have a dull moment. It's just been order after order after order. I've not had to sit and wait at all, which has just been crazy. So we got 3 more hours left. Hopefully we can keep making good money, because honestly, this has been a pretty good turnout. If I wasn't like extremely tired right now, this would be a really good shift. This Del Taco order kind of sucked, to be honest. I just had a DoorDash pickup.
The name of the order, please?
Not really sure how to pronounce it, but it's like R-A-G-H-E.
Go ahead, pull forward the window, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got there and had to wait quite a while in the drive-thru, and once I got up to the window, I got a stack order, and the worker made me pull all the way around to wait in line again so he could serve the people behind me first. The next few hours were honestly a blur, and I was so tired that I didn't film much of the other orders I got, but surprisingly, there had still been no dead time. Once 6 o'clock hit, I kind of got a second wind and finished my shift off with these 2 orders, and to my surprise, I actually ended up making some pretty decent money. So I ended up making $132.75 in the 8 hours I worked, which is actually crazy. I didn't even think I'd break $100. I was hoping to average like $12 an hour, but I ended up beating that by a lot. And I was so surprised that I was able to get orders consistently the entire night. Now I just wanted to go over some key points of the finance breakdown so you get a better sense of how the shift went, and then I just wanted to summarize some things, because there was some times during that shift that I didn't film at all because I was just so tired and so exhausted that I couldn't even find words to say or find the energy to film something. So let's get into it really quickly. One of the craziest things of all was that I ended up driving 187.8 miles. That means my dollar per mile ratio was 71 cents per mile. So I pretty much took anything that was coming my way. I did decline like 2 or 3 orders, I think, throughout the whole night, but I really didn't want to decline an order or 2, then end up not getting an order for like an hour, because that would have just been such a waste of time, and it would have been so hard to not fall asleep waiting for orders. So I just decided to keep myself busy, and whatever orders came my way, I was just going to accept them. That's why that dollar per mile ratio is really bad, but I ended up making $16.59 per hour, which isn't bad, honestly. Like, I thought I was going to be lucky to hit 12, like I said, but $16.59 throughout the entire night, not too bad. And because I drove so many miles, I actually did get a really big tax deduction, so I only had to pay $8.27 in taxes out of the $132 I made. So that wasn't bad at all either. And so my real job hourly pay was $12.71, and my hourly profit was $11.68 per hour. So overall, just a wild shift. I can't believe I hit a deer. Luckily, I don't have to pay anything to get it fixed. I was really grateful for that I had full coverage with a $0 deductible, so it's completely free to get fixed. But honestly, it was kind of scary because I was driving down a canyon road or like a mountain road, and all of a sudden on a turn, the deer just popped out right in front of me. I tried slamming on the brakes. Didn't work, obviously. That thing flew over to the side of the road. Pretty sure I killed it on impact almost, because I was going probably like 40, 45 miles an hour. So I definitely hit it pretty good, but just a wild night. Not what I expected at all, and probably something I'll never do again. I can honestly say that I haven't pulled an all-nighter until I was probably a senior in high school. So probably like 3 or 4 years ago, to be honest. And I usually don't stay up too late because I like to wake up early and get my day going. And so I was exhausted. Like, I don't think I've ever been that tired, which is not good to do when you're driving. And so there were some times where I just had to pull over and like eat something real quick, splash some water on my face, or do something, because I was honestly getting really drowsy when I was driving. And luckily there's no one on the roads when it's that late at night, so my risk of getting in an accident was very low, but it was still kind of sketchy because I was getting extremely tired throughout the entire night. And that's even with the 180 milligrams of caffeine that I had going through my system. So it was just a crazy shift, something that I have always wanted to try and see how much I could make if I went through the whole night, and I actually ended up making pretty good money. So there you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like for me, and also hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content. And if you want to see even more content from me, make sure you go check out my other channel, More Finance Reacts. I react to all sorts of stuff over there, so go watch a couple videos. Let me know what you think. And also, if you want access to this finance breakdown that I do in a lot of my videos, you can just hop over to my channel page, click the join button. It's 17 cents a day or $4.99 a month. You get access to this and some other things. So if you want that, go check it out. There's also a link for you down in the description. If you don't want to go through the trouble of actually searching my channel page, you can just click that link and join as well. And as you guys know, you're the best subscribers in the entire world. I hope you guys have a great day. Keep making money, and I'll see you guys next time.